Alright guys, so today we are going to be doing our haul from the stuff we got yard sailing on last Saturday. So we went to a fairly large community yard sale, and every year this is like one of my favorite community yard sales to go to. It had rained the day, no, it was the morning. It was, yeah, this was last week and I'm already forgetting.
I'm just throwing stuff.
It had rained the morning before it started. So, and I think also in kind of like the whole Corona thing, not as many people were participating. There were still a lot of people, but a lot of the houses that, you know, you come to remember year to year weren't actually having yard sales that I, you know, always look forward to going to.
Maybe they sold all their stuff.
Maybe. But I did still find a lot of good things. Well, not a whole lot of stuff. A lot of good things that I think anyway.
Table pool.
Yeah, so we're just gonna go through everything. One of the first things that I really scored on was I just happened to look inside a box that was sitting at the end of a driveway. This was the same yard sale. They were giving away free kittens, and I wanted one so incredibly bad. Eric wouldn't let me have one though. So I came home kittenless, but I did come home with 3 pairs of shoes. So these ones here are by a company called Pandere, P-A-N-D-E-R-E, and I got 2 pairs in 2 different colors. The one is blue and the other one's black, and these are brand new shoes, still in their original box. These shoes are $139 is what they retail for. $139 is what they retail for. So I got them for I got them for $3 a pair. So that was amazing. Now when I first saw these, I did not recognize the brand. It was not a brand I recognized, but I looked at the shoe, I felt it. You can tell it's good quality just by feeling it. So I was like, for $3, brand new pairs of shoes, I'm just gonna take the risk for $3 and get them. And I'm so glad that I did, because they are a $139 pair of shoes. And I think one of the biggest things about these shoes is that, here, I'll show you the blue pair.
I get it. Oh, it's the same pair.
So do you see?
I don't pay attention to what she drives
yeah,
sometimes.
they're called the barista shoe. You see the back here? Show the back. There is the heel. There's this like toggle thing that stretches and makes it open wider. So if you have problems with your feet swelling, whether that's due to like medical conditions or pregnancy or things like that would cause your feet to swell.
Oh, yeah, they do open
up to accommodate for your feet swelling. And then I also think they cater to like a wider foot in general type of thing. And obviously they have the comfort, they have the arch support, and basically it's like an orthopedic shoe, essentially.
They seem like they breathe really good too.
Yeah, that too was a thing, but it was a lot to do with like accommodating with foot swelling, essentially. So to get those 2 pairs, brand new, different colors, for $3 a box, I thought was so good.
Usually shoes that are like meant for something aren't always the most attractive things. These actually look pretty. They look like a normal, you know, like a normal everyday sneaker. You wouldn't guess they were for any kind of medical condition.
Yeah, you would not. And then also I got these pair of shoes, and I don't think these retailed for quite as much, but they are a brand called Rika, and these are also new. And I think I have all of these shoes listed except for one of the pairs of the Panderes, if I'm pronouncing that right. But I do have these listed. So these are the Rikas, and again, they are new, and they're a size 11 wide. I can't remember what the Panderes were. They were probably an 11 too if they belonged to the same lady, but I can't say off the top of my head.
Nobody wore any of them.
I know, it was crazy. And like when I was looking in the box, there was actually an invoice in one of the boxes from the lady, I guess, who was selling them, and the address was for Baltimore, Maryland. So I don't know if she was just up visiting family and like brought some of her stuff along to try and sell at the yard sale, or what exactly the story was there. All I know is I got 3 pairs of brand new shoes for $3 a box. And
yeah, that's nice actually. That's really nice.
That was a great score. That's why I love shoes so much too.
Sneaks.
So shoes, but no kitten. Maybe next time.
Everything's falling over here. I'm making a mess.
Alright, do you want to show? Because you found those.
Yeah, you looked right over these.
I did look over them.
You found some.
Here, on my behalf. On my behalf. Let me just say. The reason I looked past them was because all I saw was this. So like nothing really stood out to me. I mean, I knew it was Longaberger, but I didn't really take the time to open the box and look.
Well, they are glass candy canes.
They are nice.
They are pretty sweet. Let me see if I can get these out of here.
Just be careful because they are listed already. And
yeah, I know. They haven't been actually taken out of
plastic. Yeah, they weren't actually taken off
So we can try and see if we can show you here. Yeah, they're pretty cool.
Gorgeous.
Make very nice, even tree decorations. Yeah. I don't know what the basket people do with these. Maybe you can tell me what you do with these for a basket.
It is. They are called
it says ornament set.
So I mean,
basket
I would say, yeah. I mean, you could put them on your basket probably.
She had other Longaberger stuff, but these stood out the most.
These have like smell that packaging. It has a smell like.
It smells like Lush.
Yeah, it smells like she had like maybe a sachet or something in the tote that she kept them in. You know, so stuff like stays like a fresh kind of smell. Do you get what I'm saying? Because it has like a little bit of a fresh, slight perfumey scent.
For $2 and they're worth somewhere around like $25-30.
Yeah, I don't remember what I listed them at, but I'm sure it was a little less than that. But yeah, so we got those. I got these guys. I don't know. There was something about them that I thought was pretty cool. They have this really awesome carving on the end, and it's just like a fork and a spoon, or like I don't know if you want to call these like salad. Like tossing a salad or something like that. But yeah, stop. But these were 50 cents for the pair of them, and I didn't know. Is that a butt? Is that supposed to be butt cheeks back here?
I think it's just the way the wood is.
I think I saw butt cheeks. So I didn't know if these were like vintage or a newer item that was like sold somewhere. And when I looked them up, because I didn't look them up before I bought them, because they were 50 cents, they really aren't worth a whole lot. I think I listed them at $9.99. So, but they're nice. They're like really nice quality, thick wood. So we'll see if they sell. If not, I only paid 50 cents for them. So it's not
good thing about yard
biggest
sales.
Deal.
You're just throwing out coins. For the most part. Coins here, coins there.
This was a good score for us.
An odd score, but a good score.
It's a brand new pack of just packing paper. And we just recently started using this a lot. Like we got a case of it at Sam's Club.
Not this specific brand, but
yeah. So I got that whole thing for 50 cents. And what did we pay for it at Sam's?
You spent about 10, I don't know how many sheets are in one of theirs.
Yeah.
So this has 120 sheets. If you are packing breakables,
it's a godsend.
You're probably going to use this.
Yeah.
Even if you don't, sometimes you just need the void fill a little bit in shoe boxes.
I do that with shoe boxes a lot.
I don't like when stuff's like bouncing
rattling around.
Even if it's not breakable, I just don't like a
the sound
package to be bouncing around. So yes, we've been going through this. And you can use newspaper, the package, but you don't want to do that with certain things.
Yeah, you don't want the
transfer
on it.
So yes, if you're a seller, you probably know about packing paper.
Yeah, so that was a great score for, what we needed for.
I will take it all day long. I would have bought tons of them if she had them.
Alright, so I also got these two Etienne Agner purses, and I already have these listed as well. I had to take the tag off because I have them listed on eBay. But this one was $2, and it's just like a canvas, a brown canvas bag, shoulder bag.
Was that used at all?
It doesn't really look like it. It looks like it's in brand new condition. Just a really nice bag.
She's gonna smell it.
No, this one is made with man-made materials, so there's no leather.
No real leather on it? Okay.
I don't believe there's any real leather on that one. This one, however, is genuine leather, and this one is, I don't think this one is vintage, but it definitely has the look of, one of the vintage ones, and it's just this really pretty burgundy. And it was $3, so $1 more than the other, but kind of the same shape of the other bag. And again, it's in like brand new condition.
How does this happen?
This one is leather. So
how do you get a brand new bag and never use it?
Probably why it was $1 more. I don't know. I mean, she probably maybe had a purse addiction or something. Hey, it can happen. You get things as like gifts or something, and then it not really your color, not really your style.
The two of them, they're like the same color.
Yeah, they're
pretty much.
Well,
I mean, they're pretty close.
Slightly. And they're the same shape too, essentially. But I thought that was a great deal for two like brand new purses for what, $5 for all of them together. Yep, both of them together. So
yeah.
Let's see. Eric got, and I'm gonna insert a picture. I think he did grab one of them.
The golf clubs.
He got some golf clubs. And
I couldn't believe they wanted $25 for the whole set.
Let me just say something real quick. So he was talking about these golf clubs, and we were like walking on to the next yard sale, and he's just talking about these golf clubs, and I was like, just go back there and get them. I gave him the $25. He's like, no way, they're not $25. There's no way they're selling them for $25. I'm like, Eric, we're at a yard sale. You see what I pay for a lot of stuff. Like, I don't pay much for things. So we went back, and I asked them, I was like, is this $25 for the golf clubs? Or they were like sitting on something.
They were sitting on a cart.
They were sitting on a cart. So I was like, is this for the golf clubs or is this for
the sticker was
cart?
On the cart, that's why.
And the lady's like, no, there's $25 for the whole thing, including the cart.
They were Adams. Like, I'd expect that for like Top Flight or Maxi Fly. There's cheap kits. But, man, a kit like Adams is probably anywhere from $900 to $1,300, $1,400. They don't make them anymore, so I couldn't compare the price, but I'm not even selling them on eBay. They're up on Marketplace. Paid $25, have them listed for $350. First person that tells me $250 gets them. I want them to go as a set. I get a lot of people that want me to break it up. It's like, no, I want to just sell a set, and if I can't get that $250, I'll just keep it for next time I go golfing. Because I have a cheap set, and Adams aren't bad.
She said that she had just purchased them for her husband at another yard sale for $40. So we actually got them cheaper than what she had originally paid for them. She said her husband didn't want them. He had just bought a new set or something.
Like Adams, Nike, TaylorMade, Callaway.
Ping.
Those are expensive freaking golf clubs. You go in and buy just a set of irons and it can run you anywhere from $400 to $12, $14, $15. But in that bag was also just a random Ping 7-iron. We actually looked that up. It's in great shape. That's like $30, $40 alone on eBay, so that's going up on there as soon as I get an appropriate box to put it in.
Yeah, so I mean now...
Just a random 7-iron. Like there was already a 7-iron.
I've never sold a golf club before on eBay, so that'll be a new adventure.
Well, Ping's one to look for if you're looking through golf clubs, I'll tell you that much.
Ping!
Like I said, TaylorMade. There's a bunch of names. You should be able to find them. I don't know how old ones do. Old golf clubs?
I don't know. Something
usually when we see the old woods, they're all busted apart. So I don't touch them.
Okay, let's see. What else? I picked up this little guy. This says it was hand painted and it says Delft blue color, I think it says. So this is a made in Holland little, it's got cutout hearts on it and like a windmill pattern.
A little what?
A little what?
A little what?
A little what?
What is it?
A little, I don't know.
You stopped. I was like, she don't know what it is. That's a basket.
Anyway, I think it was like a quarter or 50 cents. I thought it was really pretty, but I don't think it really has much resale value. I think I also have that up for like $9.99. This guy here I picked up for, what was he, 50 cents? I think, this antelope.
Yeah.
But it's like a hand-carved wood antelope. I don't know. There was something about him that I just thought he seemed special.
It's kind of amazing.
So I got him.
Wasn't missing.
I know, right? But he's really nice. I don't see any markings on him other than like a number like written on the bottom. So I don't really know anything too much about him. But I thought he was cool. And less than $1. Like,
hey, he's pretty dumb.
I didn't want him going in like the trash or something, because you know some people after the yard sale they'll just like donate stuff or they'll put it out on the curb for free.
Curb alert.
And you know some people might just pitch the stuff, and I didn't want to see it go in the garbage. So I got him.
He can sit up on the shelf.
I like to pick up vintage mesh trucker hats. Some mesh trucker hats do really, really well. I like picking up more like obscure ones. So I found this one for $1. It says Potato City, hub of Potter County. I thought it was pretty neat. Just something different, something interesting, and it looks like it's in like new condition.
There's a dog.
Yeah, the dog wants off the couch. But yeah, paid $1 for that, so we'll see how that does.
Potato City, I don't know. I think we'll give them a run for their money.
Potato City.
Potter County. There's a lot of potato places around us.
Chips.
I could drive 5 minutes in any direction and hit a potato factory. Chips. Can't you? You can.
Yeah, there's one this way,
Martin, Snyder's, Utz. You know, everywhere.
I got one record, just because I've been picking up records lately for my record collection. Though I did give one of my Johnny Cash records to my uncle. But this one is Connie
Did this come from the random food truck place?
This did. And there was footage of that. We had stopped at a yard sale where they had carnival food trucks.
Yeah, I think we're going to see a lot of that this summer. Just random carnival trucks around because there's no carnivals.
That was fun.
She sniffed it.
I sniffed it. It smelled exactly like I expected it to. But this is Connie Francis Sings German Favorites. I love Connie Francis, and I just thought this would be an interesting record to listen to because it's going to be in German. And I know I had said in another video that I was trying to like teach myself German, but didn't really get anywhere.
Well, you got another year before the concert. So.
Yeah, so I don't know. I mean, maybe this will inspire me to sit back down and try to learn some German words. So I think this was $1, 50 cents. It's probably 50 cents. No more than $1. I never pay more than $1 typically for a record. I think I paid slightly more than $1 for the Michael Jackson record that I got, but
I never look at the
that was
records.
worth it. I like obscure stuff.
What do people usually ask? 50 cents?
Yeah, 50 cents. $1 at the most.
It's got some scratches on it.
Well, we'll see how it plays.
Let's hope so.
Yeah.
Might get a little weird in spots.
Okay, so I found this huge box, this absolutely ginormous box, and it was filled with like older Barbie type stuff and things of that nature. And I was digging around in it and I was finding these like older style Littlest Pet Shop figures. So I was kind of pulling those pieces out because I was just gonna buy the Littlest Pet Shop animals.
Beethoven.
Yeah, there's Beethovens in there. I don't think all of them are Littlest.
It actually is Beethoven.
Yeah, it is. I don't think all of them are Littlest Pet Shop. Here's another
hair
one.
stuck to it.
That was probably mine.
No, it wasn't yours. It was black.
Oh, okay. But anyway, so I started pulling out like all of the little Littlest Pet Shop pieces and the animals, and I was just gonna buy those. And the lady saw me like going through the box, and she's like, "You can have the whole box for $3." So I was like, well, I can sit here and try and find all the Littlest Pet Shop, and this wasn't even put together. So I was thinking to myself, like, I could sit here and like try to find every single piece, or I could just buy the entire box for $3, which I didn't think Eric was gonna be happy about that.
Well, I had to park so far down the road, and when I walk up to it, she already has a box for me to walk back to the car.
Yeah.
It's like, really?
So anyway, I just decided to take the box. So I do think that, you know, I'm gonna make more than $3 back off of the box. I did go through it already and just tried to like put everything together that went together. But then there was also some random bits in there.
Pizza.
This is a squishy or squishy, oh gosh, squishums. I can't remember what the heck these things were called. Yeah, I can't remember, but they were by Fisher Price. But there was just like older stuff in here. So I knew like the girl, there was a Charmkins in here, if you guys remember Charmkins, and just like older Barbie type stuff. So the daughter had to have been around my age because a lot of it was from, you know, my time when I was younger. So I got the whole box for $3, and I'll probably like put all the Littlest Pet Shop stuff together, and then like all of the Barbie stuff, and that kind of thing, and you know, take it from there. So that was fun. That box was so much fun to go through. I was like that's dog food. What?
I mean, I guess it is.
It's dog food.
I don't know if that focused or not. You might. Let me grab this. Okay.
All right, so yesterday was the 4th of July and Goodwill was open. So Eric and I decided to stop there before we went to his father's house.
Just a quick pop
for a cookout. So we just walked around. Like, I didn't record because we were in a hurry. But we just like went around to see if we could find anything to buy. And we did get 2 things, so.
You go first.
Okay, so the first thing I picked up was this thing here. It's just this ceramic. It says Red Rose Pet Shop. And on the back, it says Wade. But at the time when I found it, I didn't even see the back. So I went on eBay. I searched Red Rose Pet Shop. And this is actually for the little Wade figures to display on. So if you have the little animal Wade figures, you can like set them up here on this display.
She's mad.
She is really mad.
I'm gonna go get her after this.
But anyway, yeah, these are selling really, really well. Anywhere from like $25 to $30.
Cool.
So, because they're hard to find. I mean, you can find the Wade figures, but it's harder to find, I guess, the displays to display them on. And it was only $1.99. So they probably didn't know what it was either, just like me, until I had looked it up. So we got that, and we also found this next thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna find something to go destroy my next bowling night.
We found a Hello Kitty bowling ball. How cute is that? I did look those up, and I saw one sold for $50, but it didn't have holes drilled in it yet. But the Hello Kitty bowling balls were definitely selling pretty decently. And that was also $1.99. So I figured if I don't keep it and use it for myself, Eric and I really don't go bowling very often. Have we ever gone bowling?
You have not come with me, no.
Yeah, we've never gone bowling together.
You can.
So.
I have shoes. I have a ball.
You can.
I have a bag.
We can. Yeah, you can take me on
now,
a date.
you got a ball too if you. Oh, wow, that made some noise. You got a ball too if you want to go bowling. The nice thing was it actually fits your hand.
Yeah, it does. So like, I don't know if that was made for a younger girl. I mean, I have like small bony fingers, so I don't know if that was made for someone younger or a lady. So.
No, it's probably like a 7 pound.
But it's nice.
Maybe 8 pounds.
Does it have a date on? Because it looks.
Oh no, it's not. It has the vintage look.
Yeah, it does have like that vintage.
It's 2010.
Look. Yeah, it's not.
It's trademarked 76 in 2010.
Too bad. And for $1.99, that was surprising. I figured they would have had more on that, but.
Yeah, it's not bad for $1.99, even if you keep that. I could see you bowling with that.
Well, if I go bowling within like the next couple of months, maybe I'll keep it. But if not, I'm selling it.
You should have bought a pair of those bowling shoes that we found, and then you wouldn't have to use the rental shoes. Makes your bowling trip more expensive. Bowling's cheap if you got shoes and everything, and shoes are cheap. Shoes do not cost much. Bowling shoes are like $40 now. You would think they'd rack you on that.
Well, I mean, if we went bowling a lot, I'd be more inclined to do such a thing, but we've never been bowling.
Now I'll have to take you bowling.
I guess.
Should be like, my wrist hurts.
It's like spinning.
Okay. That's it. I gotta go get my dog because she's mad at me right now.
So that's everything for the haul. It wasn't like a huge haul by any
That's good
means,
sometimes, though.
But yeah, we had so much stuff from the past 2 other days we had gone out, so still need to list the rest of that stuff. But yeah, so that's everything for this video. We hope you guys enjoyed it. You have to let us know what you thought down below. We gotta get this dog off the couch, so we'll see you later.